Hello and welcome to the Overly Animated Podcast, where we take animation seriously. We talk everything animation here, including Star vs. the Force of Evil, which we'll be getting into today. I'm Dylan Heisen, and today I am joined by Alex Bonilla.
Hola.
April Collins.
Hello.
Sam Quattro.
Hey.
And Steve Zeck.
Hi.
We got a full house today to talk Star vs. the Force of Evil for the first time in a while, but we recently had substantial Star news, and we're going to go over all of it today. There's a promo Disney released for the new episodes coming up in November, the continuation of Season 3, so we'll be going over all the news. We'll break down the promo. If you've not seen this promo, it's only 30 seconds long. There'll be a link in the description. Also, it's on Disney XD's YouTube channel. But it's not. There's not a ton there, but we'll take what we can get to discuss it with for Star right now. And we'll be ramping up into season 3 of Star here on the Overly Animated Podcast. Check us out at overlyanimated.com. We have discussions on every new Star episode. Subscribe so you don't miss anything. And let's, I guess, get him. Okay, so basically, new episodes are coming on starting November 6th for 2 weeks, on Monday through Thursday.
Oh.
That's what the promo says. This is what they did in February, so it's not much of a surprise. We don't know whether they're going to do we don't know for sure whether they're doing a similar finale thing, although there's reports that the last day will be an hour-long finale, or mid-season finale type thing. But yeah, that's what the promo says. 2-week event, in November, Star Bomb. This is the only way we get new episodes of any show anymore. So, yeah.
But by the way, they called it a binge drop. I've never heard that phrase used before, but it's stupid.
I hated
We're calling
it.
everything that now.
I hope.
I like bomb better. Drop, I don't know.
Bomb.
And with the word binge, it just...
Yeah, it's like the two together, they just don't work.
I hope we get 20-minute episodes each day. That's what they're doing right now with Milo's Murphy Law. No, half-hour episodes, 2 segments each day. So
yeah, so we can talk. I can briefly talk about that. It's not. I don't see any official word on whether this will be 11 minutes or 22 minutes of new content today. Whether you want to call that a half episode or an episode, whatever. There's Disney TVA on Twitter seems to be indicating that it'll be half an hour of new episodes a day, but that was not what they did in February. So we'll wait for official word on that. As of this recording, we don't know. So it's very exciting stuff here. So that the promo, Alex, what piece of new anything here stands out to you?
Being meaningful, the only thing that stood out to me was Glostrick being on a leash. That's just the weirdest thing, and the one that maybe has some connection to plot, because last we saw Glostrick, he was trapped in this dimension, and we saw Star able to break herself out. But Glostrick here, it could just be a joke. It could be something goofy, like he's too lazy to bring himself around, or it could be that something happened to him in that dimension, since Toffee was there for a while too. So, but that's the only meaningful thing that I know.
Well, I think the fact that Glostrick's there at all is pretty surprising.
Because we were all under the impression that he was dead. So
yeah, you get the impression he's dead or in some other dimension or something. So that's pretty notable. Sam, you recently caught up on Star. First of all, what's your 10-second review of Star?
I acknowledge that it's a funny show, and I'm not really sure if it's the show for me, but I watched all of it, so there you go.
Yeah, we.
Congratulations.
Yeah, Sam got the true binge watch. Sam, what stands out you from this promo?
We see the High Council just hanging out, getting shot in the butt.
Yep. Yeah, the High Commission his fate is left uncertain in Battle for Muni, so it looks like they're back.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think they left it uncertain last episode. They said we're going to revive them, so I wasn't worried about them coming back.
I mean, they intended to revive them.
Yeah.
I feel like it was left pretty up in the air, but they definitely intended to. So it seems, presuming that this is from an upcoming episode that is pretty soon, then they'll be back soon. April, what that someone has not said stands out to you from the promo?
The burrito song, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm all about burritos, and that I get a whole song about them from Star. It's got me excited.
Well, define
So,
whole.
also-
It's only one word.
It doesn't matter. But also, shame on Marco for waiting this long to introduce Star to burritos. Like, what is wrong with him?
It looks like Star's back on Earth. It looks like her old room.
Unless her room
Yeah.
looks the same from
Yeah.
the castle.
Right. Yeah. Is that what stands out to you most, Steve? That it looks like her room?
Yeah. I mean, since Toffee's defeated, I don't see any reason why she has to stay on Muni anymore. The big enemy, as far as they know, is gone. And we do have Eclipse on the horizon, but I don't know if that immediate thing Moon wants to keep her in Muni. Probably, actually, she'd be safer on Earth, farther away from Eclipse.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, I think so. If we view Eclipse as a threat, Earth might be safer. I don't think it's definitive that we're on Earth during this promo. Because it could just be she recreated her room like in the intro. Although I don't think we saw in Battle for Muni that she'd done that.
No.
Yeah. So
I was gonna say we didn't see like any. Like we've never seen her room.
Oh, yeah,
in
because
Muni,
she didn't
so.
like settle into the castle, so like
Yeah.
that could she could just recreate her room and this is like her original room and she just poured it to the earth. Yeah, there you go. I still, and the reason that you might think that they're on Muni for this promo and still like when we return is that the voiceover guy says Starcom, so to Muni, so. Which is stupid because she's already on Muni at the end of Battle.
Also, the new opening, they changed it completely. So that would be like a waste of time if she just returned back to Earth with that new opening that really signifies that their setting now is Muni, the main setting for this season.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're probably staying on Muni for a
Yeah, they're
little
just
bit.
spending the summer in Muni. Why not?
Summer vacation, you guys. Like on another.
And mid-season finale is Marco has to go back to school, and Star is like, "Oh, do I have to go back too?"
That's mid-season finale material. I don't know about that.
Yeah, totally.
It's totally mid-season finale.
or we could go Bon continued. Like, oh, I have to face Jackie. Whoops.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're still on Jackie watch.
So I got my theories on that, where the relationships are going, but
If it involves Starco, then we can get into it. But
well, I just have more of what I saw that San Diego Comic-Con promo. I think we're in for a little bit of the journey. It's going to a little bait and switch, which I see all the time, in fiction when two have will they or won't they relationships, how they sort of they have these obstacles, and I think we have a little bit of a new type of thing here, but
yeah,
I think
I mean, Starco strife basically is what Steve's saying. Let's bring in that San Diego Comic-Con promo. If you haven't watched this one, I think it's also on Disney. We discussed this briefly, I think, in our Comic-Con Roundup News podcast, but this is Star and Tom dancing at the Silver Bell Ball, and we'd been speculating, and me and Alex were unsure whether this was a flashback or in the present, and we're still kind of not clear on that.
Well, I was almost certain at the time that it was a flashback. I wasn't really believing the present thing, but
yeah. So we got that. That's in play too. That the dance with Tom. So we'll see. We'll see if that's a factor.
What I believe could happen though is Marco realizes his feeling for Star, breaks it off with Jackie, and Star thinking, she's lost Marco again, a relationship with Tom or something, and just be the same thing we had, only the roles would be switched. I see that happen all the time in fiction with these types of.
It's pretty big picture, Steve, but
Or Jackie and Jana.
Yeah.
Could get
I haven't seen Jana. Where is Jana?
Jana's
Yeah,
also
where
not-
is Jana?
Jan-
She's
Jan-
in the intro.
Yeah, she's in the intro. Yeah, we don't need to devolve this into a shipping discussion, but
Yes, we do.
We don't need to devolve into a shipping discussion, aka the Star fandom, but that's okay. So yeah, I think the highlight of this promo is seeing the High Commission, Glosseric on a leash, the High Commission minus Lekmet. It should be noted.
rest in
dead.
peace.
I guess he's
Rest
dead.
in
I
peace.
mean, they were dead
I mean,
too.
he literally turned into dust.
They were also dead, and then they got revived.
But They
Well,
didn't lose their physical beings. Like,
they only lost their souls. Lekmet lost his body.
You're talking like we could also be revived like that if it was.
yes.
I don't know
Hey,
if there were magic in the world. We could.
Save this
You know-
podcast. Listen to it in
You know how
100
there's
years.
like, what is it, resuscitation? You
I-
do the little.
Okay, these are stupid arguments. Okay, also Cloudy is there.
Yay!
Hyped to
Sure.
see him.
Cloudy's a staple now. He's not going anywhere.
Don't
When's the
sure
last time we saw
Cloudy.
Cloudy?
Don't sure.
Cloudy could be a major, like, could be our next main villain, you know?
Okay.
When is the last time we saw Cloudy?
Season 2, I think.
Season
Right?
2?
They brought Cloudy back. Yeah.
Maybe. but-
I think we're gonna have a funeral. Might see a funeral for Lekman, maybe. And actually, the correct term is not rest in peace. It's thoughts and prayers.
Okay.
Wrong show to cross over.
BoJack reference there. So yeah, we get the High Commission. That's very exciting seeing the High Commission, seeing Glossaric on a leash, Cloudy. Who knows what that means? That's if that's soon. This is, I guess, sooner than I thought I'd see the High Commission back. Personally, and Glossaric as well. It seemed like that was maybe more of a long-term move to put him into that whatever death dimension he was in. But Glossaric never makes sense, so I guess it's not that surprising. Yeah. Also, we see Star shooting a spell at like a Mumin guard who has Marco's red hoodie.
Maybe he stole the hoodie and she's getting it back.
Ooh.
Is Marco the guard? I don't know what's going on there. Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
We have lots of pony head in this promo.
Yeah.
A surprising amount of pony head,
Yeah.
but I guess if we're in Muni, that makes sense. So
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
That we-
she's also there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Star says like it's pronounced Muni. Who says "Oh snap"? Ponyhead.
pony head.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. And then the continuation of the burrito song while Star is playing Battleship. It looks like. I want to talk about that. Is there a Battleship on Muni? I guess so. I guess it's probably like
Maybe-
the human version. of it.
Oh, wars in that place. It's such a like wars forever. Of course, there's battleships there.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's true.
I feel like she might have referenced it in a previous episode, but I wasn't really paying attention
Probably
when
like
I was watching.
Like a throwaway line or something.
Yeah.
Um,
So it's
Yeah.
probably a reference to that.
I don't know, maybe, yeah. I really enjoyed the burrito song. Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing more than what we saw in the promo.
I don't think so either, but I still can really let me have that moment with the burrito song.
You already had it.
I
Oh
wouldn't
my
be
God.
surprised.
I'm having it
if-
again.
I wouldn't be surprised though if 80% of what we saw in the promo we see in week 1.
Yeah, well, week 1 definitely because that's multiple episodes,
Yeah.
but like maybe
Yeah.
day 1, yeah.
Yeah, day 1.
Alex, what's
One.
the better meme,
One.
the burrito song or the bois?
Well, I think Burrito is going to have a bit more longevity, but Bois was better just in terms of funniness.
How dare you insult the bois?
No, I like the Bois, but I'm just saying it didn't last very long in the fandom.
Well,
I don't you
don't think
can never
this-
predict memes.
I don't think the burrito song is gonna. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, there you go. That's the promo. Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! And do we have any based on that and the Comic-Con promo? Do anyone have any big predictions for the upcoming episodes?
No.
I'd like to point that we have to consider that if the Magic High Commission is doing something with Star and the Queen, it must be important. And right now, the only important thing we have is Eclipsa. So, Eclipsa breaking out is something that was already hinted at the end of the thing, but it seems that it might be happening a bit quicker than I expected, at least. And like maybe we have a situation where Eclipsa begins to try taking power, or maybe it's related to Marco's hoodie that she begins to think Marco's important.
Maybe Miss Heinous and her assistant becomes Eclipse's like henchman, pretty much work for her.
I'll pass on that one, but yeah, that seems possible. Yeah, I mean, I definitely got the impression Eclipsa's an immediate change in villain, so I would not be surprised to see her right away.
So I like to see her
Maybe
maybe coach B-Star's teacher before she becomes that main villain.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Some sort of non-villain role with Star.
Yeah.
And I don't think this promo really necessarily says anything specific about Eclipse. So I do agree that the presence of Moon and the High Commission all there at once would indicate some sort of urgent matter. It could just be like the fritz restored. Are we sure Toffee's gone? I mean, I would want to talk about those things.
It could also be, I mean, I know we see Glossaric, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's in any kind of state to like continue to train Star. So maybe it's like a discussion as to like where does Star's training go from there kind of thing. And it's one of those situations where like everyone from the High Commission gets to chip in and do their part. Like,
So do you think Glosseric's hurt? Is that what's happening?
maybe. Why would he be on a leash?
Maybe they think he's a traitor.
Yeah, like can we try? I don't trust Glasswork. I think it makes sense.
Maybe it's like
Yeah.
a baby leash or a kid leash or something.
So he doesn't wander away again?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. What if he got reborn? Yeah, and this is a new incarnation of Glasswork, and he's a child now. Yeah.
Maybe he's
Oh,
a
no.
better person.
They're all taking turns babysitting baby Glossaric. There we go. I want that episode.
No, you don't.
Considering what we know about adult
Yes, I
Glossric,
do.
can you imagine the amount of pudding a baby Glossric would consume?
Oh,
Like vats of it.
Yeah.
you know who else we haven't seen? We have not seen no hint of Ludo. I wonder how long till he'll come back.
Mm.
I would be okay if Ludo didn't come back.
Yeah,
for a
Ludo was
while.
there at the end. So what's he do? Yeah, is he redeemed?
He's in the void again.
Yeah, he wanted to go
Oh
back
yeah,
into
he
the
went into.
void.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Okay.
Ludo in the wild too.
Yeah, no, thank you.
No,
Pass.
no.
Yeah.
Why would you wish that upon us?
He just needs to, find himself, be cool with who he is, and maybe he'll just go back to his family and patch things up.
Exactly. That would be a beautiful episode to watch.
It would be a beautiful event to have happen off screen. Is what I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
and then we
Dennis,
don't have to see.
Yeah.
his bro that
Yeah,
cares
Dennis,
about him.
come on.
Yeah, Dennis. Okay, I would be up for seeing more Dennis, but that's because of
We can
Dennis.
have Dennis,
not Ludo.
but-
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, we can have Dennis, but not Ludo. Like, we're calling a vote here.
What do we see Marco in this promo? No, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's Marco? We see the hoodie.
No,
we
he's
also
there.
see he has his cape already, and he says it's pronounced Muni.
Oh yeah, he says it's pronounced Muni. Yeah, I'm unclear whether all these like shots are from like the same thing. Yeah.
Although the shot where Marco is, it does look
he
like
does have
his
his
house.
cape, you're
It has like it looks like the couch and the picture, like the frames in the back. It looks like his living room. So there's some Earth stuff in here for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be interesting if we're staying on Muni. Like, is Marco here? Are we going back to Earth? Is Marco there? I think these are interesting things we'll have to track.
If Marco-
Oh, maybe they get split up. Like,
Yeah, because there's no shots of Star and Marco together in
Yeah.
this trailer.
Yeah,
that's true.
it's tragic. That was not a bad.
Oh no!
R.I.P. that shit.
Maybe Marco
I didn't even
gets
think
stuck.
about that.
Maybe Marco gets stuck in the monster territory, and he has to live with them, and maybe he'll learn a little bit about their struggles, sympathize with them a bit.
I'll pass on that. But yeah, just bring on the Starco episodes, even though we're gonna
Yeah.
not do it for a long time.
We're not gonna get it for this whole season.
Yeah. So I don't know. Any there's some further spoilers I want to go into a spoiler section for in a minute. But any final thoughts on the promo or anything you're dying to see, or last comments on any of this, Alex?
Yeah, I'm just interested to see how much Earth is involved because, like, in both of these promos, it gets almost no play. So, and Ponyhead gets a lot more appearance here. I am not excited for that, but oh well.
You're on the wrong side of the Ponyhead.
Yeah, I want less Ponyhead, more Kelly and Jana, but
I mean, I'm more all of them. Just bounce
Yeah.
through. Yeah, but there you go. Sam.
What's up?
Yeah. Same question. Final thing you're looking forward to see, or anything from the promo?
Jana,
Yeah.
where are you, my queen of the world?
Yeah.
I love that girl. She's amazing.
Are we Yas queening Jana? Is that what's happening? Okay.
No, I'm not Yas queening Jana.
That sounded like it.
What universe would I ever say Yas queen?
That's that. You say
Except
you
for
called
this-
you called her queen.
right now.
You called her that. I think that's,
Yeah, not queen, not queen.
no, that's true. It is
yes,
Queen.
Queen Moon.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yes, Queen Moon.
I feel like we made that joke before, but okay, yeah. April.
We made a whole podcast about it.
Yeah, we did.
I want I look forward to figuring out the origin stories of Marco's cape. So
Yeah, I should have put the cape on the outline. What a big failing. Yeah, where did he get the cape from? It's a good question.
Yeah. Where does the cape come from?
Yeah.
Why is he on Earth with the cape?
Yeah. I guess if it's part of his outfit now, he's just taking it wherever he's going.
He's gonna wear it to school. That's his new thing. Like,
Yeah.
Props to him for gaining that self-confidence. You go, Marco.
Is he yes King Marco since he's a cape? Is he a king now?
God.
Okay.
No.
Steve, the final thing you're looking forward to seeing.
Well, me and Sam on the same wavelengths. We would definitely want more Janna, but also I like to see perhaps what Eclipsa's view on the whole Muni and Monster War is, because I really have a theory that she is an extremist that's completely on the monster side and wants to destroy all Munions. I think that's where she is at. But
yeah, one presumes that she's pro monster in that debate, given her history.
Maybe it'll be like a Magneto thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That she is pro monster to the extreme. That she doesn't want any peaceful coexistence. She just wants to wipe out all the Munions just for revenge for the monsters and for herself.
Yeah.
And then it's up to Star to maybe try to get her point across that, trying to get, more peaceful resolution, and may have to either have to defeat Eclipsa or just get her to just see things differently. Yeah,
I'm going to be interested to see how much of a villain Eclipsa is presented as. Again, I think we're reading a lot into just this promo where it's not clear that Eclipse is involved, but also, the entire end, the ominous end of Battle for Muni. So, yeah, I think that's going to be one of the more interesting things to track is Eclipsa. And, of course, I will say that, come on, guys, the Starco relationship drama was paused during Battle for Muni, but now we need to see it play out.
They're 14.
But we also didn't see any part of that, like the trailer where they were together. They were always separate.
Well, looking forward into, I do think it's underreported how much this is like on the line. Like we're back to the state of the end of season 2, so I think that's going to be in play at some point.
Good. That just ramps up the drama.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. We're firmly in the drama section of the Starco journey. So
and I mean, if there's a Tom Star flashback, then that tells you that there has to be a reason for us going back to that part of her life.
It's not. Yeah, Starco's not going to happen until the end. It's like, or at least not right now. Maybe next season. They're gonna make us suffer first.
I mean, yeah, clearly we're gonna drag it out, but
God, Tom and Star is like Zutara.
It is.
Oh
yeah. Except I don't think anyone ships it though. But yeah,
no one ships it.
She would ship Marco and Tom, but that's another story.
Yeah,
I can understand that. Zoo Gang was also very popular.
That's the Zoo Gang. Yeah, definitely. Okay, anyway, let's get in. So there are specific episode spoilers out. So I'm going to give a big spoiler warning. Tune out now. Thanks for listening if you're going to tune out now. But we are going to get into some specifics. So we're not going to really get into depth into it, but I'm just going to generally talk about the existence of these spoilers. So these are specific episode spoilers if you only spoiled stop listening now. Okay, so basically there was a screening at like an art school or something, and
CalArts.
At CalArts, yeah. So
I wasn't there.
Yeah, people are very unsure whether this is true. We are. I would like to report that this is very likely to be true, based on my investigation. This is very likely true spoilers. So the screening existed. There's evidence of it, and the spoilers you're seeing are for the first 2 episodes that will be coming on in November. Apparently the first episode's called Club Snubbed, so we're going to pretty quickly find out whether it's true when episode titles come out. Apparently in that episode there is the Star Tom dance. The way the spoilers talk about it is not a flashback. Yeah. I mean, it's not very in-depth, but the way they briefly talk about it, that's the impression I get. And then they also screen a second episode. Oh yeah, and then the first episode. It seems like everything was from the first episode. Yeah, like we said. And then the second episode, there's a bunch. I don't want to get into detail. It maybe involves Eclipsa though. So, yeah, that's there's more detail in that. Some Eclipsa stuff, maybe some Star going to see Eclipsa. So that's pretty interesting. And and apparently we're on Uni this entire time. for both
Mhm.
episodes. So,
Sure.
what stands out among those spoilers?
I hate that clip of Star and Tom could potentially be real life.
Yeah, see the ambiguity of the post, I don't believe it. Like I'm still a flashback even with this information in front of me.
Yeah, I mean the post could be true, and it could still be a flashback if they were just like, because there's always the possibility that the person was like half paying attention, which also kind of seems like from the post. But it's not. That's definitely the impression I get, is that it's the present. My only solace is that Star is not into it in the beginning, at least.
Oh,
And then she's just caught up in the fanfare. It's not Tom. It's like the whole dance and whatever, you know.
my biggest fear though is she will just use Tom as sort of a rebound guy. And personally, if you're gonna use any rebound guy, personally, I prefer Oscar over Tom. As a sort of,
do I have to pick? Can we go neither?
Can I pick?
No, he has the cool haircut now. Come on.
Yeah, true.
Give him a chance.
Can we pick Jana instead?
He's a dropout.
Yes, Jana.
Yeah, Jana. Never mind, Jana.
I've done an episode when Star going on a double date with Marco and Jackie, and Janet dresses up as a boy and pretends she has a new guy. It'd be hilarious little episode idea.
Yeah, whatever.
That's too sitcom-y. That's not going to happen.
I mean, you know, this show can be typical like that sometimes. But anyway,
That's
yeah,
true.
I think the Eclipse stuff is going to be very interesting. Tom coming into play, yeah, I don't know. Not enthused, but open to seeing how that plays out. And
but that would also like be a good segue as to why Tom was suddenly making an appearance in the new opening. I mean,
Yeah.
as much as I don't want it to be like in present time, because I really don't, but there's like things where I'm like, okay, maybe, like, but yeah.
I think the opening indicates we're putting Tom in play, so I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, at least we're putting Jana in play, the opening signal.
Yeah,
so-
that's true. Jana also there,
Yeah.
so I think I do think
Yeah.
it's going to be very funny if Jana just manifests on Muni somehow.
I guess I could take a little more Tom if I get a little more Jana. So
Yeah,
whatever.
trade off. Yeah. Although-
Maybe she just found a pair of dimensional scissors. Like,
She stole Marco's.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sam, what's your take on Jana potentially being into Tom if they meet? I think it makes sense given her character, as unfortunate as it is.
I don't know where I land on that, but like, no, no thanks.
Yeah.
I do think though Jana definitely someone who could be attracted to non-humans, but
It is
not
canon. Yeah,
Tom.
it is canon in the book compilation. She says she's dated a skeleton for a while, so this is a part of Janon's canon character. Yeah.
Okay,
That's true.
Yeah, so that's why
Yeah.
she'd just more be into like the occult side of it. You know, she just
yeah.
She'd be into Tom only to find out about the underworld.
yeah, she'd be using it. Yeah, I think so.
And then when she finds out he's not so gloomy and not so he's like an emo teen, you lose interest in him.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think so.
And then Tom just bothers Star until he can get Jana back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And then leave him in a bottomless pit or something.
Let's get rid of Tom. He isn't not even back on the show yet, and I'm already happy.
He's not even back. We're already getting rid of him.
We give him a chance. Give him this episode. Maybe he's got his anger under control. You know, it'll be. I don't know. No.
And
Oh,
I
it's
guess,
cute bunny.
and I guess another thing I just want to bring up here, like I think having Star be a bit more mature at this stage in the show helps me a little to be more palatable to this, because like in season 1, you had sort of the love triangle thing, but I feel like at this point Star has gotten a bit wiser and hopefully would realize that that's not the path she wants to take. So that helps me at least mentally to be eventually okay with Tom being back in this.
Yeah. Okay. Too much Tom discussion relative to the
No, I was talking
amendment.
about Star. I was talking about Star.
Yeah, no,
Like,
Star-
just
yeah,
her,
Star-
her emotional state.
Yeah, no, Star is going to be interesting to track where we're going with Star's character, too. Are we getting back into Dark Star at all? Like, her visiting, like, potentially the spoilers talk about her visiting Eclipsa. Like, that might put us right back into the Dark Star arc, which I'm going to be very interested in.
Yeah.
So, we'll see how this all plays out. Any final comments from anyone on any of the spoiler stuff, any of the promo stuff?
Is it November yet?
Yeah.
Starvember.
Please.
Nope.
Yeah, we're Starvember. I don't know if I said that at the beginning, but this is the
Take that, Disney. We'll call it what we want.
Let's workshop that name.
Nope, it's already going to be in the podcast title. That's what it's. I don't. Did we come up with Star Brewery or was that a Disney thing?
We came up with Starvember.
No, because it was
Star
Brewery. Yeah, that was the fandom thing. Right?
No,
yeah.
they did Star Brewery.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Nobody can say that.
Yeah, that's what the Starvember's better. I agree. Yeah.
Just no Boys Night Out episodes. I just have a nightmare of having a Marco, Tom, and Tad go out on the town. I don't want that.
Why Tad?
Yeah, we have Kelly's also in the thing, and she's not back in play yet. So we need to bring Kelly in.
Give me my Kelly.
Just don't worry. Tad's not. Tad, we're not doing Tad. Don't worry, that's not happening.
Yeah.
But
by the way, also from the spoiler thing, I just enjoyed this little line. Lots of ponyhead shenanigans that range from kind of annoying to really funny. That's just a summary of her character.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very, very biased take on Ponyhead from the summary there.
I just want more Jana.
Okay, so a lot of different motivations here from our various panels. So let us know what you're looking forward to in once Starvember ramps up. What you thought of the promo. Try to keep the episode specific spoilers out of the comments because people might not have listened to that part. And we'll have more Star discussion going up right until Starvember. I think we're going to try to cover it episode by episode during the bomb. We'll see.
Yay!
Yeah, we didn't do that for Star Brewery, so we'll try this for Starvember. Gonna be great. So find all that overlyanimated.com. Make sure to subscribe to us if you're listening on YouTube. Subscribe there. If you can subscribe to us on iTunes to either our main feed or our Star specific feed. Also we have a new Discord. Find that at overlyanimated.com/Discord for text chat. We have a Star channel. Come join the discussion about Star. Tell us there your thoughts on all the controversial subjects we discussed today, including thoughts on Tom and shipping. And talk about that all there. Support us via Patreon, patreon.com/overlyanimated. Thank you very much to all of our current patrons, especially our patron of the podcast, Otaku Guy 01. And thanks as always to our patron executive producers, John, Ryan, Steve, Alex, and Andy. Bunch of stuff upcoming on our podcast, including more Rick and Morty discussion, which is the adult version of Star. I frequently say that on the...
Really?
Yeah.
I frequently say that on the... Yeah, it's very similar. I
lots of portals.
Dimensions, stuff like I plug Star on the Rick and Morty podcast because that's kid Rick and Morty. So, all that Steven Universe, all that stuff, overlyanimated.com. So let us know you guys' thoughts, and thanks for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye.